Hi, my name's Jo and welcome to Forget Me Not. We run about 40 head of cattle and we've got a couple of horses. But we do a lot of weddings and I just want to show you the layout of the property to give you an idea of what Forget Me Not looks like. So in the background is one of our main ceremony spots, probably the most popular spot. And then behind is where we normally hold the receptions, the larger receptions anyway, where we put your marquee, your teepees, your sperry tents. And as we sort of keep turning around, we've got the chapel area, which we'll visit a little while later in the tour. And we've got the house up there, some accommodation. It's a great space for the men. Again, I'll show you that after a little while. And as you spin further around, you've got the front driveway. This is where most of the guests will congregate prior to the ceremony. You might have some welcome drinks there. It's a beautiful shady spot. We'll keep spinning around, we'll come back to that vision of the front, just to give you an idea of the layout. Okay, now I'd like to start this tour as your guests would arrive and how they see the property. So we have a couple of options. Here is where we set up your reception, your marquees, teepees and whatnot. And your guests can get out here. Generally we do coach your guests in. And they can get out here, they can go in for a welcome drink and then they actually head off over the bridge and over the other side to your ceremony. This is a option. Generally speaking, a lot of couples like to keep this as a complete surprise. So the other option is your guests will come down the driveway and we'll meet and greet with them here in the car park. And we will basically direct them down the driveway and they wander down the road. Now I just want to point out that is our bathrooms. Rustic on the outside, but 5-star inside. But anyway, just follow me and we'll wander down the way your guests would walk. So the guests will keep wandering this way. Okay, this is one of the choices of ceremony spots. It's a nice little intimate spot, this one. Got the view across to the boat and jetty. You actually got a natural arbour of the branch, or you've got the trunk of the fig tree as well. But it's a beautiful, shady, intimate, cool spot. Usually we set a bar up here underneath the tree, or just a welcome drink's nice for your guests. And then the guests will just congregate here under the tree, waiting in anticipation for your ceremony. Now I'd like to show you the ceremony spots. We have a lot of options. And I'm going to show you all the options on this side of the lake, the house side of the lake. So follow me, please. So this is one of our fig tree areas. It's a great shady spot. With this spot, it takes all different sizes because you can set up around 4 rows of chairs. But guests can actually stand back, even up under the tree. They're all got elevation and they'll all have a good view of you getting married. We'll head down to this particular ceremony spot. This spot, you actually feel like you're on top of the water. It's a beautiful little spot. You can face it any way you want, to the water, to the trees. You can get married anywhere along the water's edge. It's all very pretty. This is probably our most popular spot, which I showed you at the very beginning, in front of the boat and old wooden jetty. So normally we'll probably set up 4 rows of chairs. But all your guests will have vision because it's all sort of elevated and they all get a view. Your setup of structures are in the back. Most people love it. It is a beautiful setup. But if you're not so fussed, we can just simply just move it along. We've got this nice, beautiful old willow tree. It actually will cut out that view of the structures, but you've still got your boat and jetty in the photo frame. And then this way, we've got another spot for that traditional person. We've got a little chapel area. So it's just a facade of the church. It's a great space. You can decorate it as much or as little as you want. We actually use this area as well for smaller receptions. It looks great with those long tables, festoon lighting above. We usually do 36 people in this area. If the weather wasn't so good, we can move 36 people up to our veranda at the house. Also, I have couples actually reverse this way they get married. And they like to face that way. And it's just a pretty outlook out that way as well. So this is a little rainforest walk. Feel welcome to wander down and have a look. We'll head over to where we hold the majority of our receptions. It's a large area. This is where we put our structures. Suits all size weddings, all styles. We have teepees, sperry tents, marquees, naked teepees look cool here. Yeah, whatever your style we can cater for, but there's plenty of space. We can fill the extra space with festoon lighting, outdoor seating, whatever you like. Got all the front lawn there as well, where we usually set up lounges, some dry bars, stools, rugs, coffee tables, whatever your style. You can have your party games, Jenga. The sun sets over that direction, it's west that way. Cattle are there at the moment, but it's beautiful sunsets here. The cottages that we Forget-Me-Not have got as well are just over there in the background as well. You don't need to leave the property for your photos. We have got so many opportunity spots for your photos, and the guests can often see where you are even. Heading back, looking at the front here again, we have all the light poles. We've got plenty of lighting right through down the road to the bathrooms, car parks, all well lit. Normally we'll leave it to you to hire in your festoon lighting, because everybody has different designs and different structures. And I do often take my guests up to the top of the hill. Often we do it on sunset. The pictures are gorgeous. It's 360-degree views. I do have on offer, I have an RTV. So we have available some accommodation at the homestead. It's the downstairs area. It's completely optional. It's a great space to hire for day use, or you can stay the night before or the night of for your honeymoon. Yeah, so follow me. You've got a swimming pool, it's a fire pit, barbecue area, but the space inside is a great space for the men. The women stay just as much. So this is one of our cottages. We've got 4 cottages here at Forget-Me-Not. This is the 1-bedroom one, especially for the honeymoon. It's quite a gorgeous little cottage. Big king-size bed. It's a large kitchen, beautiful bedroom. It's a beautiful space. The outlook is gorgeous once you come back out in the veranda. So the cottages are located about 350 metres away from the actual wedding reception area. It sleeps 14 people, the 4 cottages. We do cater for your wedding parties, honeymooners, families, for all people. But also we have another little business. We offer elopements down here. So if you're taking the 4 cottages, we offer elopements here on the jetty. So it's a beautiful setting, and then we can arrange to have a lovely dinner, if you wish, on the verandas.